Anin Buju, today is July 14th, Tuesday. And yesterday, I attended the Tribal Executive Committee meeting of the Minnesota Chippewa Tribe. It was a closed meeting, and MCT members had the opportunity to attend by signing in on Zoom. So if you had the chance to do that, you were able to participate in the meeting. And I sit on two of the committees, the subcommittees. One is Natural Resources, and through the Natural Resource Committee, we approved two resolutions for MCT Natural Resources to apply for a couple of grants. And one of those is the Circle of Flight, and the other one was the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative fiscal year 2020. And it does a lot of work with Grand Portage. Also, Housing Finance did our quarterly meeting, and we look at what kind of opportunities there are for MCT members to own their own home. And we passed a couple of resolutions. Currently, if you apply through the MCT, you have the option of having a 30-year mortgage, but now we're giving you the opportunity to do a 15-year mortgage if that works better for you. So we passed that at our committee yesterday, and then that goes to the state for final approval. And that was, I thought, a good change for many of the MCT members that want to have a home loan but want to get that paid for quickly, 15 years instead of 30. And again, they have, because of COVID-19, had some opportunities. So if you do have a mortgage, that you could have that put on a stay until you were in a better position to pay for your mortgages. And that meeting is normally a closed meeting because it does talk about individuals' personal finances. So if you attempted to get on that meeting yesterday through Zoom, you were denied just for that purpose. Also, our secretary, Sheldon Boyd, sits on two of the subcommittees as well, is Health and Education and also Legislative. And during the full TEC meeting, we passed our enrollments. So all of the 6 bands submit their enrollment information, and that goes through the process. And again, this quarter we have many new individuals that have put their application in and have been approved for enrollment with the Mille band. We always talk about the COVID cases as we move forward. And again, this week, the same thing. Many of the cases are increasing. And in Aiken County, we have 17 confirmed. Crow Wing, 118 confirmed. Mille County, 40 confirmed. Morrison County, 100. Oh, let me start over. Morrison County, 70 confirmed. And I was reading ahead because Pine County has confirmed cases of 114. And so again, we always talk about safety first with the mask when you're out and about, and washing of the hands on a regular basis, and the social distancing. And also, they provide a little information about the spring cleanup from community development. So this was kind of interesting. And the cleanup was held back in June. And what they provided is that there were 1,102 tires. There were 619 TVs and computer monitors. There were 68 appliances, and there were 616 mattresses. And so of all of the dumpster loads that they hauled away 3,555 yards of trash. So thank you to the community development for having community cleanup. It's nice for us to get rid of some of our items that we no longer need. And by having that available to us, we can keep those things out of our house and the clutter. And Shelly Diaz, she is working on the Census project, and she gives me an update and talks about that not many bed members have completed their census application. And so again, it's my urging to you that if you would please fill out your census application. And it makes a difference in our region because it's about schools, it's about access to grants, it's about veterans programs, it's about elderly programs. So if you haven't taken the time, please fill out your census. And again, it is one application per household. And so we'd like to see you fill those out so that can assist with the state of Minnesota and Indian country having access to grants. And DNR said there's a lot of berries out there. So if you like to pick berries, you can get a hold of DNR. They can tell you where some of the good patches are and get some berries. Also, last Thursday, a landmark decision came down when the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the Creek Reservation boundary was never disestablished and still exists today. So we want to say congratulations to their Creek friends and relatives. And this decision is a tremendous victory for Indian country and also for tribes with boundary disputes with their local counties. And I want to read the majority opinion. Today we are asked whether these lands that the treaties promised remain an Indian reservation for purposes of federal criminal law. Because Congress has not said otherwise, we hold the government to its word. And it's about the Creek Reservation, if that reservation still existed after Oklahoma became a state. And so that's a very good ruling. And if you also remember, for the Mille ban in February, the state of Minnesota issued its position that the Mille Reservation was never disestablished and still exists. And of course, we are still in a process of our lawsuit with the Mille County, and depositions are still being held, and more updates as we move forward. But the last time we reported on this, we said the court case would move forward probably in next year of some sort, where the actually court dates would be scheduled, and then many of us would head to court for that. And as we learn more about that, of course, we will keep you updated. Hope you have a good day today, and we'll see you again soon. Miigwech.